I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. All right. We're going to cut everything in 15 inches. And that's what we have left over. So, and with the 12-inch sign, we don't need as much. So, I'm really excited about this. I guess I'm going to have to set up my phone to do live from Messenger. It makes no sense because I don't know how I'm going to do it. Unless I can do it from my tablet, but then I can't use the zoom in, zoom out. So, it makes no sense. So silly. I'll have to try that. There's one more setting that I can use. So we're just going to cut this up. I'm using just cutting up the rest of our plaid with our cotton jute. And we're not going to use too much. You're not going to need a lot. So we're not going to need a whole lot, okay? So here we go. Not a whole lot at all. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I have autism, as I showed you guys, that I want to get out. I also have a Down syndrome. And I have we got the breast cancer stuff out. I want to do a little bit of everything. So every week, I'm waiting on my ink to come in. As soon as my ink's in, my other signs too. I ran out of signs, everybody. Except for the long ones. I have the long ones, but the 8x10s. And I have a few of the other ones left. So as soon as that's all in, I'll get some more signs out because autism is really important to me. And Chris is working. We're waiting for. So we got our shipping adjusted on our store. So it's the right shipping. It's reasonable. But you can only buy one sign at a time now. So we're waiting on the app because it's $20 a month and it's supposed to let us add multiple pieces without charging you extra like that. It goes by poundage, not by, and they don't weigh that much. So we're waiting on them to get back with us so we can adjust that. But as far as that, shipping is fixed on there. So you can order one sign right now, and then when we get that fixed where you can order multiples at the same time so it doesn't overcharge you with shipping. I don't want you to pay all that shipping. I will let you know, okay? But I have a bunch of this is in 10x15, everybody. I have a whole bunch of work that I'll be publishing and putting out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm excited. And I actually can take on the little elephant. I'm going to go, I think, let me not promise. I think I figured out how to get the border around it with the autism puzzle pieces to go around the elephant and sunflower, but I think it would be too much. So I'll let you all know when I get to that point. All right? But I'm getting the hang of things now, so doing real good for never doing that before. No, I'm enjoying the programs. So I love it. So I'm excited. So probably as soon as I get some more signs in, which will be the 29th, and then the ink should be right after that, if not sooner. I know Christmas is going to take a little bit longer. I will design everybody's, Beth, I know you want me to get one done for you. I'll get that done. I'll be able to personalize. I'll get the stuff out, and you'll see more designs coming out, okay? And Chris is working on where you can buy more than one sign with reasonable shipping. So we're working on it. Working on it, so. But we got it fixed for one, and now we're waiting on, because I had to buy an app. It's $20 a month on top of Shopify. You have to pay for each option you have on there. And it is $20 for, it's called Boxify. And that works with the UPS and stuff. So we're trying to get that all fixed. But we're working the bugs out. I should say my husband is. All right, so we're going to just, I don't think I'm going to need all this because it's a 12-inch sign. So, oh, I do have some hearts coming, but they're like 7 by 7. They're not too big, but they're cute. Cute hearts. I haven't found round signs yet. You have to go through a dealer, and they're all wood, and I don't want wood. I want metal, so I'm trying to find that, and I will let everybody know once I get that up and running and adding other shapes and different things, all right? So, and Miss Beth, like I said, I will get the badge done. I actually think, did you see if that was the right one? Because I think I can actually download that right into my system and print it out as a nice photo for you. All right? Everything is, it is for outside. They're photo panels. They are the same thing that everybody else is making on their signs. And they're for, you can use them outside, okay? They're weatherproof. All right. They're sublimation. Metal signs. They're chrome lux. So, but yes, they can be outside. All right, so we're going to mix these in. Hi, Janet. Merry Christmas, and we will pray. So, remember, we're using a 12-inch sign from Sugar Britches. I can't wait till I figure out where they buy these because it's not that easy. And you have to have a coating on it, or it will not take the ink. So they're sublimation. So they're photo signs. So you can't do anything on regular metal. All right. All right. So we're going to go from first, second, and third bar. That's all you need with this. Let me pop my face up. Hi. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. I love you. All right. Here we go. We're going to mix these up. So we have our snowdrift, and then we have this beautiful navy plaid that we used when we did the horrors. So I want to kind of mix this up. We are doing 15-inch ruffles, all right? Remember that you don't need a lot when you're using, and you can do side by side if you want, but you don't need a lot when you're using the 12-inch signs. So you don't need as much material. All right, the signs are more expensive when you go that big, but you don't need as much mesh. So it kind of makes up for it. But I can't wait until I can find round. So that'll be my next 8x8 round is what I'll start off with. To start. And then as I do well, I'll add, like I said, I have 7 by 7 hearts. So we'll see how those look. And what I use it on. There we go. I'm going to take this. I want to see. Let's do the first 2 going all the way around. Let's see how I want to do this. That is beautiful. I want to kind of, I don't want to hide that. Let me see. Let's turn this to the side here. Let's take 2 here. See what we can do with this together. I'm just going to go into this side of it because I like how this looks. Kind of push this up right here on the side to push our ruffles up, and then you're going to squish them. So you have all those pretty colors together. All right? And you can even go right on your crossbar. Crossbar. There we go. Crossbar, crossbar. There we go. Crossbar. Push it to the side. Let's see if I'm just doing the 2 bars right now. I have an idea for the 3rd bar, but you're going to see we may not. If we do it like this, we may need less. Okay, there we go. A new way of doing wreaths. Showing you something new. There we go. So you're using just about the same thing, but we're doing it a little bit different than we normally do, which is good to learn new ways to do stuff. I like to play with the mesh and learn different ways and show you. That's why we're in this group, to learn. There we go. Put this over to the side. This is actually bigger than I thought. There we go. I think I cut those bigger, but it's fine. They're left over from our last one. I don't remember what we did. There we go. Then we're going to go to the side here on your crossbar on 2, okay? You're going to take 2 pieces at a time, overlay it, and your crossbar. This is going to cross over and fill it where we're probably not going to need bar 3. Does that make sense? Gives it a different texture and a different look. A wintry look, which is absolutely gorgeous. I like this. This is beautiful. There we go. So we're going 1 piece on bar 1. I cut it in 15 inches. If I need more, I'll cut more. But we're really not using that much material. Hopefully we have enough. Don't know how many pieces. I'll make it work. I sure will. Taking 1 piece. Bar 2. Using leftover plaid that we used the other night. Taking 2 pieces together and going right onto our crossbar. Right onto. Right here. That is going to cross over and fill it. Remember, we're using a 12-inch sign. Alright? So, we're actually doing 2 bars. Doing this a little bit different. See how it goes over on the crossbar? So it goes over to the side. We're probably not going to need anything on bar 3. So 2 bars. That's it. Bar 1, bar 2, and then the crossbar in between. This is going to make it look nice and pretty. And I like the way the plaid looks. See how pretty that is? That's gorgeous. Alright, and then with the nice big sign, it's going to be beautiful. Here we go. So you're using less mesh. It's really not that much. And we're doing it totally different than we ever done this before. Because we're using 1 piece on the crossbar and it goes into the side with the 12-inch sign. Alright. We also can do this with our... We can do it with the 8 too. We can do it with... There's all kinds of ways we can do this. So, there we go. Push this up. All right, your one that's on the side. Take this onto bar 2. Nice and beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this mesh from Craft Outlet. It's gorgeous. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you all truly have a wonderful Christmas. It's a little bit different for us this year, as it probably is for most of you. It is for us. We just got the baby stuff this year because I had already bought Michael and Chris stuff ahead of time and the stuff they needed. So, and we're trying to help, you know, everyone's on a budget this year. So, but when hubby is going to depending on, in 2 weeks, what the doctor says, they're going to let us know if surgery is what we're doing, or if it is medicine. But honestly, with that liver thing, I don't want anything to go through my liver. So I don't want to be on all that medicine, because what goes through to help the liver go down is going to go through my kidneys, and I'm just I don't want all that medicine. So, and we've had all these issues for 8 years, and my husband said the only way it's going to go away is if you get surgery. And that's probably true, and it's not a bad surgery, just so you know, it's not that bad. You know, everyone else is like, what do you mean it's not bad? It's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. It really, really isn't. So, I'm not worried about it. God will get me through everything. So we'll know more in January. I'm supposed to be diagnosed by Mayo. So when I see her in a couple of weeks, we'll know more what's going on. It's not a bad, it's laser, it's up the nose. They have all this technology now. But I also know that she can treat stuff with medicine. But like I said, then we got to worry about my kidneys and my liver. So I just don't want to take all that medicine. I'm real skeptical over medicine. And it's been 8 years with this one. I just want them to take it out, if that makes any sense. But we'll see what they say. So we will know very soon. So I am positive about everything. Alright, so I'm going crossbar onto. So I will not be on tomorrow. I'm actually cooking a nice Christmas dinner, and tomorrow's all my prepping. I will not be on Christmas, but I will be on Saturday, the day after Christmas. So you guys will see me Saturday. Alright? So you still get me twice this week. Like I said, it'll be Saturday. And I have all this mesh left over. Wow. We don't need a lot of mesh with this. Awesome. We really don't. This fills it up nice and pretty without a lot of mesh. So look at this. A new way to make a wreath. That I probably can do all 3 bars if I wanted. So if I was using 8x8, I would probably do... And actually, no, because that almost goes in the center. That's perfect. You don't need a lot. Huh? I'm very proud of me. This is something I just thought of. No, seriously, I just thought of this. I said, you know what? Why don't we try to do 2 bars and 1 on the side? Remember that this does kind of tear here. So let's cut that off there. That was on my roll. So just cut it. It's not as fabric. Let me get my other scissors. And I'll go over it with our heated tool to seal it. Alright. There we go. Bar 2. I have to trim that one a little more because that one's snagged. Unlike the others. Yeah, I'm going to trim this. So just do the joy. Just tuck it under for joy. Alright? Joy ruffles, you just tuck it under. Here we go. It still makes almost the same ruffle. Okay? Almost identical. And let me grab. There we go. And I show you. So if I want to add some more, I have plenty left over. We bought 2 rolls of this plaid, and I have plenty. I have enough to add to another wreath. So we made the wreath on YouTube with this, and we're making a wreath now, and it's thick mesh, and I have plenty. I actually have plenty to put. You guys see how many I have left? Because I finished cutting up the 2 rolls today. We're going to make a bow. I want a bow with this one. This is beautiful. Alright. That's beautiful. If you do too much, you're going to ruin it. And you can fluff it. Alright, let's trim this. 2 bars, everybody. 2 bars with this mesh. I have, from the 2 rolls, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have almost 10 pieces left that I can add into another wreath and highlight it with that beautiful plaid. And I have some of the jute that I cut up. So all together, we got 1, 2, so that's 12 pieces of the cotton jute, and that would be 12 pieces of the plaid. That's all you need for this wreath. How about that? It's not bad. 24 pieces of mesh. Not bad at all. We're going to put a deer head on the top and a bow. Let's see where we're going to put this at, and I'll tell you where we make our bow. This is beautiful. Oh, that makes a beautiful piece for winter. This is an all winter piece. So you can have it up all winter. Let's see, I wanted to put, oh yeah, I think I am. I was going to put it up top. But if I know I don't want to do that. The hole's already on this. Let's see. I might just put it on the side. Ooh. I might put it at the back. Bottom. Might put it on the bottom. Alright, we're using this. I'm going to put a bow on the side. Deer at the bottom that kind of highlights it. Yep. Oh yeah. I like. Alright, let's get the sign on. Let me move my zip ties. I love sugar bridges. We all have our own style, as you can tell. Everybody has their own style. We're each unique in our own ways. So this is sugar bridges. I actually do have a winter deer piece as well. I have a bunch. I put out 19 designs. Cindy, if you go on there and just buy one of the rabbit, just buy one sign and check out, I'll send you your custom ones that I did. All right? That's all you got to do. Just go on there. Underneath, there's a bunny that looks exactly like the bunny. Just hit that and I have yours ready to go. Alright? For your baby. Alright, so let's get this here. Let's see. I'm going to have to fluff out my mesh. Let's get this there. And here. I might even put lights on this. I'm not sure. But we may this over, because on the 3rd one, I'm going to have to move that over too, because I can move it. It goes on the 3rd one. Alright, hold on. I'm going to have to cut that one off and retie it. 3rd bar, everyone. I want to retie the other side. That way it's nice and even. This, because I can go right over the, should be able to go right in half. And you can add extra pieces if you decide you want extra pieces. You're going to move this ruffle here, that's to the side, and go under on the crossbar on each side. Alright? go. So it'll go directly in half, and the crossbar is going to hold it up. That is where your mesh goes sideways, so it fills it up, all right? There we go. And I do want this left. There we go. Ooh, I like it. I like this. This is beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. There we go. There we go. Take this down. And then tighten it underneath. Oh, this is so pretty. This is gorgeous. I'm going to tighten it underneath here. Just take it. Remember that you can just pop it under. Remember, you can go under it and also tighten it down. Beautiful. I like the ruffles. This is a 2-bar wreath, everyone. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like. So I think I'm going to put the bow on this side. I'm going to put the deer head. I want it here. Do I want it on this side and the bow on this side? Where do you good ladies think I should put this? Down here, up here, or on the side? Tell me where you think I should put the deer head. Let me know. Let me grab a tinsel tie. I'm going to use a burlap one, as you all know. And that'll match our deer. I'm going to take a little bit of glue on here. Alright, and it's going to melt right down to the back. Oh, Lynn. Please keep my daughter-in-law and granddaughter in your prayer. We're going to pray for them as soon as we get off, as soon as I'm done. Lynn, we're going to pray. Also, my son had a scare. 3 people at CVS all tested positive for COVID. Now, he doesn't take his mask off, and he sanitizes, so, but it's kind of scary. It is, and it is. COVID's no joke. So, absolutely, Lynn, praying for your family, sweetheart, and I'm praying for you as well. And your coworker that had COVID is in my prayers. Absolutely. Let this dry. It's a very difficult... Oh, on the side? Okay, so I'm going to put the bow here. Well, we may move the bow, but I think the bow should be on this side too, because she had this big, big, huge sign. All right. Do this different, right? Okay. So when you tie this on, you're going to actually go, again, make sure this is not gooey. We don't want it, give it a little, don't want that hot glue gooey. So that's left, this is right. Bow on the left side. Yeah. Side. Yeah, I think the side is best too. All right. So you're going to take this. Take it right here around your zip tie on 2. All right. So you're going around that crossbar with the zip tie on it, and that's going to tie nice and tight. All right, right on that crossbar. Take it underneath. And I can tighten it down. It's still got a little ways to dry, but it's good. He's good. That's cute. All right, so I think the bow should go on the side, because if I put it down here, we won't be able to do a nice bow. If we put it on the side, I can do a bow. Side for bow. Left side. Here we go. So far as our ribbon choices, there's silver in here, but there's also, and I haven't used this winter, this is a 2 years old, 50 yards from Craft Outlet. All right, and it's perfect. This is perfect. This matches the trees. They're silver. This matches the snowflakes that are in the sign. Craft outlet. And I'm going to take a little bit of our navy. I'm going to take this sunburst. All right, so it's just going to be 4 ribbons today. Nothing too big, and not a big bow. I say that, but really, we don't want a big bow. Something simple and pretty. All right, you don't need a lot for this. This mesh is gorgeous. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take the 2.5 inch all craft outlet ribbon. This is 50 yards. That's a Christmas ribbon. They have it every year. I got it a year ago. All right, so our legs, remember that you do want your legs to be a little bit, I honestly don't like, well, no, there's some, so the stars are overlapped. Actually, in the sign, there is this color. So I'll have to give you a close-up of it, all right? So that'll be fine. There is that color overlap in the stars in the sign, so it'll be fine. I'm like, no, that's not going to go. All right, so 10 inches, 20 inch. All right, 20 inches. There we go. I love my legs. Let's take our silver. It's in the sign. You can actually use the silver and gold in this and add both. Where's my silver and gold? It's on the other rack. We'll just use the silver. Well, there's gold and the gold stars, so we're good. We're good. There we go. So 20 inches. And our legs. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There we go. Perfect ribbons. We don't need this too big, but I still like to do legs though. I think it just makes it so much prettier when we do it with our legs. And this is a little bit long. There we go. And I gotta curl them too, so they'll be fine. I'll trim it. Take our navy blue. Go. And you might want to move the colors around. So I don't like this little thing here. There we go. Over. Down. Beautiful. Curly ribbon. There we go. Alright, so I like the blue over the silver. That's just me. But I might change this up where the snowflake is on the top. I think I'm going to change it up where this is on the top, right? So we're going to take this. I am going to do 2.5 inch, no tail with this. So we're just going to go 1. This is flatter on your board, so easier to do. We only have 4 ribbons, so we're going to go 4.5. Oh, I still like 5. I'm still going to do 5. I'm a sucker. 5 is my standard. I do smaller bows, but I like 5. We're going to take it. We don't want it too big. It's going to be too much for this sign, so we're not doing too big, okay? So I'm doing 1, 2, twist, up, over, lay it flat on top. There you go. Remember, you got to twist here. Twist. So we're going to cut this. I'm only doing 2. Like I said, it's going to be different. The sign's real big, so we don't want to do too much. Right, I am going to have extra legs, but the little ones. All right, let's see how I want to do this. I think I'm going to take the silver over the blue. Remember, you need 2.5 inches here. We're going to go bottom, up, bottom, up, twist, Not too big. We don't want a real big bow. We got the deer on there, and then we have all that other stuff. Right? Go about, that's at 4, so inch shorter. Right? Your measuring board's right here. It's a little bit over 4. It's more like 4 1/4. That's a little bit. 4 1/4. There we go, that's better. So, 1, 2, twist up, over, and twist this, right, cut it about 2 inches. There we go. I love you, Miss Lynn. I am praying love. Like I said, my son is like, oh no, 3 employees tested positive. That's why he's been working so much. I was like, buddy, and he's administering the COVID test right now at CVS. So he has been a little panicky. I told him, I said, we're not distressed. God has us. So, okay, so I actually think this one's going to be short too. We're going to do the legs on the gold snowflake only, the extra legs. So 2 inches. Make sure you have that little tail there or you're going to lose your bow. All right. Go. About 1 inch shorter. 1. Make sure you get that twist. Yep. Scary time. He's like, Mom, 3 employees tested positive. I said, Michael, he's like, I cannot work. He goes, that's why I've been working so many hours. They're out sick. And he's like, so we're short-staffed. And I was like, well, please. He goes, Mom, I sanitize. I wear my mask. I wash my hands. I do everything I'm supposed to do. And he's like, I'm more worried about the baby. And I was like, he will be fine. He'll be fine. I said, he goes, I cannot not work. I said, I know. So he's a little scared. So that being said, it's just us. Nobody's coming over. We're not going anywhere. And he's going to get tested, I think, next week or something. They get tested anyways. There we go. All right, this is going to have legs. We're going to go 1. Get that nice twist in there. 2, and I will get that off when we tie this up. Twist in the center. Over. It's about a 1/2 inch shorter. It's not 1 inch, it's a 1/2 inch. And twist. We want these legs because I'm going to curl this one. I think that's pretty. Alright. Now I'm going to take wire today because it's not a big bow. So no zip tie, okay? Wire. It's not a big bow. Not to me, it's not. It's a little bow to me. So I'm going to just make sure you get underneath all your legs. Get a nice long piece. Tie in between your tool rods. There we go. 1, pull up, turn it to the back, tie, and tie, right? Remember, this is wired, so we can move all this and fluff it. Not real big, not big at all, but we can't have it real big because we have a real big sign and we don't want too much on this, just enough to give it a little class. I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. It's tied in. Alright, let's take this, curl, my room's halfway clean. I'm so excited. Got to get these tubs out of here. And you can actually, if you wanted to with this one, you can actually curl. Just do a nice, pretty curl. Not a big curl, just a little one. And yes, you can do the big one underneath. Curl. Curl like little streamers, not too big. Just curl. The big ones, I kind of just pull them under. Put the curls on top. Nice and beautiful. Isn't this pretty? There we go. Take it to the side. It's not too much. It's just right for this sign. And you can even put it if you wanted to, because it's not that big, so you okay. Alright, now I'm confused. We can put this at the bottom. Alright, vote, 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 vote. I actually like it down here. I like it on the side too. Okay, so here's the bottom. Here, let me show this. Alright, that's the bottom. Or we can put it on the side. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom so it doesn't cover the sign, because it's smaller. I think that on the side here, this is kind of fat. It's long. The bow's long, and it'll kind of go over the sign. And this is perfect for the bottom. It's not too long. It's not going to hurt it at all. So I'm going to take this, move this up. It's not going to cover our sign. It's just going to be perfect. Underneath the sign, I'm taking this on the third one. I think this is perfect. It's not a big, big bow. It's just a little one with little streamers at the bottom. I think that's perfect. I do. I think the side, it would cover up the sign too much. I think this is perfect. I think this is perfect. It highlights the sign. Alright, so I like it down here. If you want to put it on the side of it, you most definitely could put it on the other side, but I like it at the bottom. Alright, it's not a big, huge bow. So let me trim this. I like it like that. I think that's beautiful. I think that's perfect, actually. It's not too big. It's not too fat. Let me grab mine. I need to prep this up for you, so you see it. It's a nice, beautiful winter piece. It's gorgeous. There we go. There we go. And here we go. It's not too big at all. Better at the bottom? Yeah, I like it better at the bottom too. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, just go online, sweetheart, and just click the same button you got. the pink one that's on there, and I have this, just hit one, only one, and I have them in a package for you, and I'll send them out. All right? We fixed the shipping for one sign, and that's all you need to do is just one. All right? Look at how pretty. It's beautiful. We only did 2 bars on this. 2-bar wreath with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Christmas balls. You can put some on it, but remember it's all winter. So if you wanted to, I would take, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Nope, ugly gold. I don't want that. Sorry, I don't want it. But I will add some silver and some blue. Yeah, you can. It's an all-winter wreath, but you can put some balls on it, or you can take, hold on. I have some foamies, and I have all these snowflakes. Yes, I do. I have some white snowflakes that'll actually stand out. So let's do this. Let me see. Let me add these snowflakes. It doesn't need a lot of Christmas balls, so let me add some snowflakes on here. Give it that nice wintry look. We'll add a couple balls. I think I'm going to go with just the blue, though. I don't want to... Not doing that. That hurt my hands. Alright, here we go. Let's take some snowflakes. Nice winter piece. All winter you can have this up. Alright. Let me, so if you do use any, I wouldn't use, we can pull the silver out. Let's see where my gold pieces are. Hold on. Oh, I could use these. Oh yeah, I got it. Alright, here we go. I'm actually going to take my leftover, and I'll put a couple pieces in too. These are our cranberries, cran apples, sprays from Craft Outlet. Let's take a couple white, a few gold. I think the balls are too big for the wreath, but we can use these. So you can take your foam balls that you get from your Hobby Lobby, or you can take your crayon apples if you have any left. Take a couple of this little, no, I don't want to put the leaves on. I have some leaves left too. All right, just a few though. Don't put a lot. All right, here we go. Looks like little snowballs. And they're ivory, so they're going to pull it out. Just a few. There we go. There we go. Take it here. Let's take a couple gold and a couple silver, okay? I don't want to use the blue because we have the blue in there. We want to highlight what's in the sign. So there's silver and gold. I'm just going to give it just enough or it's not overdone. Got snowflakes. We got a couple of our foamies in different colors. Oh, that gold is beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, this is pretty. So it highlights what's in the sign without overdoing it. Just a few more. I don't want to use the ornaments because they're too big. It's going to take away from this. But I will use the foamies, and we all have foamies. There we go. We all get Dollar Tree foamies, and we get Hobby Lobby foamies. So these are fun. This is beautiful. We take a couple more gold. Just a few. Got some last minute. And that's beautiful. Without overdoing it. We added a little color, ornament. Filled this up. Bow at the bottom. 2-bar wreath. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Not too much. We don't want to put too much, but I do want to see if I can zoom this in closer. It's kind of when it lays down, it kind of flattens it up. All right, there we go.